Literally, if I have a puff now, I'm touching my heart and feeling like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck,
You little paranoid.
I'm gonna die! Help me! Like that. Unnecessary advice with Wayne and Lawrence. We sometimes have some questions sent in, DM'd or whatever they are. And yeah, we're here to answer them.
Oh yeah.
And bear in mind, this is unnecessary advice and these are just our opinions, so please don't get butt hurt.
No, that's true though. We have no idea what we're talking about.
We don't. Literally. Have no clue.
Right, first question is from Joe in Sidcup. I think I'm addicted to weed. I smoke at least 5 joints a day. Any advice on how to kick the habit? Cheers, boys. Right, Joe. I don't smoke weed. Do you smoke weed?
Well, I had my stint when I was younger, didn't I? But that was many moons ago.
Yeah.
I was addicted, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't addicted.
I'll have a couple of puffs when I think everyone smokes when they're 15, 16.
I think, I mean, me personally now, I'm not headstrong for it. Literally, if I have a puff now, I'm touching my heart and feeling like, oh, fuck,
You little paranoid.
I'm gonna die! Help me! Like that. And I've only been breathing it in. I've not even actually smoked it up. Yeah, it's legal.
Not good for you, mate.
It's not good for me at all.
No.
I'm not headstrong for it. I don't really see anything wrong with it. I mean, maybe 5 joints a day is if you're meant to be going that way down the road, but you're going backwards, then I'd say cut it down.
5 joints.
This is what I'm saying.
You're off your box.
It's a little bit too much, yeah. But you don't know, because it's like anything. Some people can become so immune to it that they can't function without it. And also, some people, there's a guy I know, yeah, he smokes joints like cigarettes, literally, right? Really hard worker, and he's actually a gas engineer, believe it or not. You would not know that he's had a joint. You would not.
Yeah,
know.
but if he's like that and he's that productive while smoking 8, 10 joints a day, can you imagine how productive he would be without?
Imagine how, but then that could counteract itself. He could be not productive at all.
Because his
head is just not working, it's not relaxed.
So, I see where you're coming from.
See, this has always been interesting when people are like, weeded, and you like, someone that's judging, because you think to yourself, but the same person that goes like weeded, go and sink like a bottle or 2 bottles of wine in a night.
Yeah. Yeah.
To relax, to switch off.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, yeah?
That's more me.
What, you like a drink?
Oh, I
See,
like a drink.
I've never been a massive drinker, I'm more of a binge drinker. When
I like just being, anything I can take where I'm no longer myself.
You escape that dark person.
I escape those sick thoughts I have.
Sick thoughts.
Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get, right? Sorry, Joe, we'll come back to you.
We will.
If there's like, you're on a train,
Yeah.
right, and there's a lady, lovely old lady, really pleasant, she's smiling at everyone, hi. And then she's drinking a cup of tea, and you just think, if I just fucking whack that cup and put all boiling water over her face.
Yeah, but that's so that's actually a proven scientific fact. Is the question of what if. So in psychology terms, that is called your ego, right? So basically in life, right, this is really interesting, by the way.
I'm interested.
People believe that your heart is your spiritual inner self, right? And your head is your ego. A lot of things that we do come from the heart.
Not what?
A massive percentage, just everything in general, yeah? The heart will know that that's wrong. Yeah, so that'd be sending a signal saying, look, that's wrong.
Don't do it.
Whereas your ego, it's kind of like you have the devil and the angel.
Right.
Yeah. The angel is your heart, yeah, and the devil is your head, which is your ego, and the whole
what's my
the
ego
whole thing
got to
of
do
it
with me
is
pouring boiling water over an old lady?
because that's the what if.
Well, she'd fucking blister up and burn it.
But you wouldn't do it. But apparently, like, it crosses your mind to go, God, imagine that. Like, what if?
Yeah, or like you're in an escalator, or
that's what I'm saying.
in the back.
So your ego is the one that's telling. Like, asking the question. So you'd see something and your ego would go, oh, mate, imagine if you just bashed that water over someone. But in your heart, is your sanity.
Yeah,
that's just like, no, that's,
lady.
That's what I'm saying. But that is inside, like a lot of psychology terms, is the ego is the what if. So
does everyone have that then, or is it just me?
I think
You have it.
I don't know as far as bashing cold water. Mine would be like talking to someone, and in my head I could be chatting away in like a really serious situation. I
And
could
you
just
just
go,
go,
no, I could just go, ah! When I can't, it's like a person that I can't do that to. That's
Really,
that
that's
sort of
weird.
thing that sometimes.
Fucking hell, you just going to say
What?
something.
Pouring fucking hot water over someone?
Anyway, Joe, sorry mate.
I think the long and short of
I
it,
think
yeah.
you need help, son.
I think that if you're, with the weed, if you're going to do it of the evening to unwind under something, that's entirely down
Well,
to
he's
you.
asking us for help.
As I
not to
say,
keep the habit.
well, don't do it then. It's as simple as that.
No, but I know that, mate. Well, it's not as that simple, though, is
Well,
it?
it is. Look, if you're, what
Well, you smoked.
I kind of still smoke because the only one thing that I'm addicted to.
So why don't you kick it? Why
In
don't
this
you
world
just
is
stop?
nicotine.
Giving it all the big one to Joe.
Well, I could if it bothered me. Then I would go right. This ain't right for
What's
me.
killing you?
What, nicotine?
Oh, what? It's because you moved on to the vape.
Yeah.
I feel like to become an addict doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Like something that's bad for you. Blah, blah. It means something that's getting in the way of you living your life. So it could be you could be addicted to going to the gym. It's obviously a better addiction than heroin or cocaine, but it's still an addiction, and you have to be careful about that because it still can ruin people's lives. Being a gym addict,
You can thrash your body to pieces as well.
Exactly, and then you start,
and you've only got one shot with your body as well.
and you get body dysmorphia,
That's
and
it,
you
and
end
then
up taking
it's a
steroids.
psychological thing.
So I believe it's grouped in one. You treat that just like you treat any other, and I would wean yourself off slowly by taking up more positive habits that you do want to incorporate in your life. Maybe you're a bit overweight, maybe you're eating a lot, maybe you feel like, yeah, fitness could be a good thing, maybe running. But always bear in mind, don't just think, right, I'm replacing it with gym, so I'm fine. Always be mindful of the fact that you need variation and balance in your life. Oh, Joe. No, I feel like it's important because a lot of people are addicted. They're addicted to social media. They're addicted to online shopping. They're addicted to.
That's like
There's
what
so
we've covered
many.
before, is the
Yeah.
dopamine fix as well. I think also, as Lowell was saying, just wean it down. Just try and start turning it down because I think that you've acknowledged it where it's at a stage where you more than likely are going to feel that it becomes like a heavy addiction. It's just start to wean it down, start to go down to 4 joints a day, then 3, then 2, then 1, and then you might get to a stage where you think, fucking hell, I don't even need it.
Right, let's give them some practical advice. Right, so you obviously wake up and have a joint, I would assume, because that's what a lot of my friends, a lot of people
on the way to work,
they wake up, they have a joint. First thing they do, instead of that, go out and buy really healthy ingredients to make a breakfast. Wake up, even if you have to wake up 15, 20 minutes, half an hour earlier, instead of having that joint, wake up and make yourself a full breakfast instead of having that joint. Try that for a week. Then move on to, of an evening, you normally have a joint at 9 o'clock to switch you off. Try going to the grocery store, making dinner, or at 9 o'clock, go and have a gym session for an hour and a half.
take your mind off.
And then go straight home. You'll be absolutely exhausted, really burn yourself out, and you'll just go off to bed. But some weed smokers find it difficult to sleep without having a joint, don't they?
Well, that's a big percentage of people that drink at night as well. And obviously,
If that's the situation, then maybe that's the last one that you kick. But gradually go through the day and replace it with positive things. Maybe you're in a position where you could go to the gym at lunch, where you normally have a joint. Do you know what I mean? And just keep replacing them. Go and play squash, go and play tennis. Sit down and think, I wanted to do this, or I wanted to do that for so long, and fit it in the day in the time that you would normally have a joint. and then see how you get on. Yeah, on to the next one.
On to the next
Good
one.
luck, Joe.
Good luck, mate. Right, if you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, make sure you subscribe and check out our next video. Until next time.
See you later.
Ciao.